summer course. Just look at you. And I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day. Then I look at you, and it was all right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day. Now I put on pause. When people are coming in, I start recording again. Okay, see you later. Lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, everybody. It's gonna be a lovely day. How are you, my dear girls?
Fine, thanks. We are happy to see you again.
Beautiful as ever. Gorgeous girls. I'm so happy. Okay.
Me too, me too.
Let's put the recording in pause so we can wait for all the people that are coming in and have a little chat together. Okay, now recording. See you later. So let's. Okay, so let's go by now. Let's see if somebody else is. Nobody else, no other messages. So we are going to talk about ice cream. Do you like ice cream, people?
Yes. Not enough.
I'm mad about ice cream.
You're mad about ice cream. Ah, very good. You, Antonella, you don't like ice cream very much?
Not so much. Not so much.
Really? Ah, and
I
you
prefer something else. You are crazy.
Jessica, do you?
If I eat ice cream, I prefer fruit ice cream, but cream, just for example, I don't like.
Okay. And you? Ah, there's somebody else is coming. Hi, Elena. Elena. You're silent, darling. You have to keep up your voice. Yes, you can do. Okay.
Hi.
Welcome. How are you, my dear?
Tired today, but it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I was just telling all the other girls, you can see we are up to now, we are just ladies. So we got Rita, Antonella, Francesca, Claudia, Chiara, and Elena. Welcome to everybody. So in this group, they probably, you should be about at all 12 people, but each lesson I know that the number could vary a lot. So it could be, for example, today you are how many? 6, and then next time you can be 7 or 12 or 5 or 2, I don't know. But I'm not gonna count how many lessons are you going to take. So you can just come in. The link is always the same. So same link, the link I've done it, I've prepared it today is still the same for the all course. So just be connected on that link. Okay, today, as I was telling you, we are going to talk about ice cream. Okay, so what do you know about ice cream? Do you know do you see this picture?
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of word do you know here? What word that you know you can see there?
Cinnamon, kiwi,
Cinnamon. Cinnamon,
strawberry,
where is cinnamon? I don't see
Nuts,
nuts,
chocolate,
nuts. Yes.
peach,
Chocolate. Yes.
kiwi,
Kiwi.
Strawberry?
strawberry.
Strawberries. Here. Yes. That's
mint,
well.
ice.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Stefania. Welcome.
Ciao, ciao a tutti, buonasera.
Hi, darling. How are you? Okay.
Sì, ok,
Today,
grazie.
Stefania, we're talking about ice cream.
Good, very good.
Good, very good. So,
Yummy.
yummy. So you say, Rita, you say probably cinnamon, but I don't say cinnamon. I say this. What is this? Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Yes, this is vanilla.
Sorry.
Yes. Well, this
Mint.
mint. Yeah, that's good. Fantastic. What about this?
Ice.
Yeah. Yes, this ice. This ice. And what about this? How do you call them?
No.
No?
Ball.
No, yeah. Actually, the shape of the ball is right, but they not called ball. And these are
Cones.
cones. Yes,
Cone.
You say cone. Cone. Yes, the cone. Yes. Yes, ice cone. Okay, let's get into first, before starting it, I want to show you a short video. The first thing, I don't know if you know, this is a film that is called Down by Low. You know it, some of you know it. And this video is quite an old film. Down by Low, it's written like this. It's just the way you pronounce it, because actually should be written down by low. That means to do something out of the law, to be a criminal. Okay. So it's an old, quite an old film, very nice. And I want to show you just 2 minutes of it. Let me try to open it.
There is a noise of a wind.
No, it's this.
Okay.
It's my little fan. My little fan. Okay. Wait a moment. Of course, when I'm getting into YouTube, I gotta, gosh.
Yes. Watch out for Bobby, maybe cheating.
They are, of course.
He's no joking. Look where I am. He's no funny.
I have two pair.
What?
Two pair.
The,
What do you got?
nothing.
Of course.
Nothing. Huh? Hey, what did you? Screaming. Never good. Screaming, screaming. 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 One moment. I ever scream. Screaming. Screaming. Eccolo qua. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. No, no, aspetta. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. You understand it? I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. I scream. You scream. We all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Keep it down in here, too. All right, put a lid on. Put a lid on. All right, quiet. Kill the noise. Let's go, kill the noise.
Okay. So this song, Ice Cream, You Scream, We All Scream for Ice Cream, is a traditional, very old song, American song of 1915, maybe no, 1925, don't remember. But, you know, it's of course about a game you can play with words. In English, it's so easy to play with words. And ice cream, screaming, that means, wah! This is the meaning. And of course, ice cream is making this joke. And this was just to relax and introducing us to this a bit of, you see,
Yeah.
the flavor. How many ice cream words do you know? For example, the one that I told you is the cone. Okay, that is the cone. I'm not gonna, as I told you, all this worksheet, I'm gonna give them to you. So even if we don't read them all, you will find everything. But if you want to ask me anything at any time, just stop me and we discuss about. So that's a cone. Of course, all these words related to ice cream, they are to the Anglo-American word. So of course, there's nothing to do with our Italian ice cream. That has got completely different words, but even fruit. The fruit is much different from the one that is used abroad and especially in the Anglo-American world. So that the word that you didn't know, none of you, was the scoop. So the scoop is the spoonful of ice cream. Okay, that means is this one, what do you say, a bowl? Actually, yeah, it's a scoop, like the word that we use in journalism.
Yes.
Okay, the scoop is the same word, but of course the meaning, as you see, is completely different. And this is the scoop: 1 scoop, 2 scoops, and even the scoop is not just that ice cream, but even the container where that ice cream is. But we're going to see it even later. Then we got the toppings, what you put on top. That's why you call it topping. Like here you see, putting all the topping on the ice cream. Then you can have sprinkles that are very used for kids, actually. Now I think you find it even in Italian ice cream parlors, but they are very American, full of fat and sugar, any kind of sprinkles. Usually they have to be very colorful. Then you got a sundae. Sunday, and the word is pronounced the same as the Sunday weekday. Yes, the same completely, but is a combination, you see, is what we called our coppa di gelato, actually. Okay, and the hot fudge sundae is just because you put some hot chocolate on top. Okay, warm, usually not hot, but warm to create the contrast. Okay, then you have a banana split that was a very old-fashioned ice cream that we used even in Italy with banana and ice cream together and whipped cream. And these are then the ice cream floats. This is very, very American because you see, you got ice cream with soda, like, you know, the Schweppes, something like that. Yeah, I know, Francesca, you look disgusted. But, or
Just a
you
little.
wrote, or Pepsi Cola or Coca-Cola, they put into the ice cream, and it's a creamy drink. It's a drink, it's in between something to drink and to eat. And you have to drink or using a long spoon. It depends how thick it is, but it's something that they love it. I think that personally, I think it's horrible, but you know, testes are testes. Ice cream sandwiches is something that we actually use it. Usually not handmade. Usually they are industrial. They are not handmade. And then we have the milkshake. The milkshake has become popular in Italy after McDonald's was just spreading the idea of milkshake because before I don't think we had our frullato di frutta that is completely different. So because here you got the flavoring, usually you don't have fruit or other natural thing. You got just the flavor, and so it's just a drink. And then you got the froyo, that is the frozen yogurt. The frozen yogurt is very popular even here now, even if I think that probably the fashion here in Italy has just passed. It's not so popular like it was, let's say, 5 years ago, maybe. Okay, so these are the words. Now let's get into a mind map. Okay, so we got the ice cream. This is a way you can use to improve your vocabulary. Let me put it down the messages. Okay, let's say that Mila is not entering. Okay. Okay. To improve your vocabulary, starting from each kind of word. So, for example, here you got ice cream and you got the 4 different ways that you can think of looking at a word. So, how to make it, different flavors, where or when to eat it, and how to eat it. For each kind of food, you can try to do it to see and improve your vocabulary. For example, let's start to do it. Here we have something here, and you can tell me, for example, number 1. Chiara, what do you say? How to make it? Which are the right words that you use to make it?
Okay.
That are connected to the...
Yes, yes. To make an ice cream, I can use ice cream maker, maybe.
Yes, the ice cream maker. So remember, the ice cream maker can be either a machine,
Yes.
or can be the man that is doing ice cream, or even the industry.
It's a machine.
Yeah, it could be even a machine.
Okay.
Or a person that is specialized in making ice cream. Hi, Gabriella, welcome.
Hi.
Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're talking about ice cream today.
Ah,
Okay.
beautiful.
So, oh yeah. Okay. So we're starting from this mind map, and we're trying to put, for example, how to make it. So, Chiara, you say an ice cream maker, and an ice cream maker, yes, can be a person or the ice cream machine that you use to make ice cream, or even you can be referred to an industry like Algida, I don't know, is an ice cream maker. Okay. Okay. Claudia, what else do you think? Which other word they could be connected to the how to make it that we have here? Think about it. If you know it, if you don't, it doesn't matter. Or anybody else can just feel free to say.
Recipe?
Recipe, yes, the recipe, because of course we need a recipe at least to make the ice cream. Different flavors. Here we have something very easy. Which are they?
Vanilla and
Vanilla?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yes. Where or when to eat it? Where and when?
Beach.
Beach, yes, of course.
Sunny.
Sunny. Sunny. When it's sunny. Yes, on the beach. Yes, that's it. And how to eat it?
always.
Yeah.
And cup and spoon.
Yeah, that's it. Cup and spoon. Cup and spoon. Yes. And the cone. Cone. Yeah, fantastic. Do you think of any other word you can use it? For example, other words that can, of course, with the flavors, I'm sure 100% that you are plenty of words that you can add. But for example, where and when to eat it? What can you think about it?
We can eat it during the afternoon while we are walking
Yeah.
with friends, or even after dinner, just like a dessert.
Yeah.
Also for breakfast.
Also for breakfast, yes. I think there's no time that is wrong for ice cream. I think each time, any time is the right time for an ice cream, even now probably. And how to eat it. Now we are going to, let's improve it. I have prepared here a short list of many words, but I invite you to find out and see where can you put it, or even find out new category of this mind map. For example, let's say a cotton candy. That is not really ice cream, a cotton candy. What make you think a cotton candy? What could it be?
No.
What could it be? Cotton.
Cotton.
Zucchero glass.
Yeah, that's it. So, you know, you can create another category like, I don't know, probably not ice cream, but other kind of walking dessert that you can use it like it. These are just some of them, but you can add, I let space for you to add anything. You see, there are also some words that are taken from Italian, because it's very common, as my student usually, you know, that we are taking a lot, I mean, British people are taking a lot of Italian words, especially when they're talking about food. They just take it like they are, like cappuccino or latte, or even yes, many of them. So you have a semifreddo, you have tutti frutti. That is one taste of ice cream.
Which is the meaning of frozen custard?
So the custard is
What is it?
a kind of typical British cream that is not really, is in between the cream and a jam. I don't know the recipe actually, but the custard, the base usually is lemon. So when it's frozen, is, you know, there are a lot of them that I invite you to make a search of them. I don't tell you which are the meaning, because I'd like you to be curious and see them around. Now I'd like to let you listen to an interview with an ice cream maker. Okay, we have to understand it. So you have this word. There's a starfish, seaweed, and seashell. Okay. Now we have to understand which words from the mind map, the first one, do you hear? So if you can recognize some of them. What type of ice cream is Jerry going to make next? A starfish ice cream, a seaweed ice cream, or a seashell ice cream? And that now, of course, this is not right or wrong answers, just your opinion. If you think that this flavor that is creating, it's a good idea. I'm going to let you listen this short listening.
Hi listeners, welcome to another edition of the podcast, Our Favourite Foods. Today I'm with Jerry at his ice cream shop in the seaside town of White Sands. Jerry, when did you start making ice cream?
I started making ice cream last year. I was living in Cardiff and I had an office job there, but I got bored and decided to try something new. I fell in love with ice cream and moved here.
That's really interesting. Was it easy to learn how to make ice cream?
No, it wasn't easy. I made a lot of mistakes before I learned how to do it well. But I got to eat my mistakes, so it wasn't too bad.
What's the secret to making great ice cream?
That's a very good question. I think the best advice I can give is to research your recipe carefully. Find out what other people have already done, and then see if you can do it better.
What are you making right now?
Today I'm making strawberry ice cream. People love this flavour. It sells out quickly.
Do you have any ideas for new flavours?
I'm probably going to try to make a seaweed flavour ice cream next.
Really? Seaweed?
Yes, sweet and salty flavours are very popular. And people usually want to try something new, just to see what it's like.
I imagine that your busiest time is the summer. Is that true?
Of course. If it's a sunny day, people want to spend time outside and they come to the beach. But even on rainy days or in the winter, business has been good. It's always time for ice cream.
That's good to hear. Thanks for speaking to us. Before I go, can I try a scoop of that strawberry ice cream? It looks delicious.
Okay. How was it?
Seaweed.
Oh yeah, that was
Seaweed ice
seaweed.
cream.
Seaweed ice cream. Yes, seaweed. And which words from the mind map have you heard? Do you remember some of them?
Receipt.
Probably the period in which when
Ice
when
cream, of
treated.
course.
Okay, and the period and the when tweet the
Yes,
ice
because
cream.
he was mentioning beach, sunny. Then he was talking about flavor,
Yeah.
Strawberry.
recipe.
Strawberry, yes, recipe, yeah.
Yeah, and the scoop. Scoop is important. Is a word that usually when you're talking about ice cream, you have always to consider. Okay, so was it quite easy for you? Did you understand it, almost all of it?
It was enough comprehensible.
Okay, Rita, I know that you did. I want to listen from all of you because especially Elena, how was for you?
Don't understand. I'm sorry. What do?
Okay, no, I can listen you now, Elena. How was for you the listening?
How can you repeat, please?
How was the listening for you?
How
Was
was-
it quite easy?
It's, I understand not everything, but enough.
Enough. That's enough. Enough. It's enough. Okay, Claudia. So and so.
Capito poco, sì.
Poco, but you have to
Veloce.
get used. È veloce, ma that's the normal speed. Actually, Francesca, I saw some of your expressions that you say.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So it's okay. No, the expression were about the seaweed ice cream. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly.
Stefania as well.
Cardiff.
Gabriella, I'm sure, no problem at all. And Rita and Antonella and Chiara as well, quite used to it. Very good. Okay, now let's see if do you understand if these sentences, they are true or false? Jerry okay, Jess, you can read it instead of me, starting from Antonella. Number one.
Jerry has had his ice cream shop for 5 years.
If you remember, not just if you understand, but even if you remember, because I mean, can also not remember it.
I don't remember.
I think 2 years. I think
No.
2 years.
You think 2 years?
Last year.
Last year, yes.
Last year, yeah, last
Yeah,
year.
very good. He started his business last
year, yes.
Jerry made a lot. Oh, sorry, Francesca too.
Jerry made a lot of mistakes at first. Yes, yes.
True.
Yes. And what was he done with the mistakes?
Oh, this one I can't remember.
Yes, he ate all the mistakes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course, of course. Okay, number 3, Rita.
Jerry thinks you shouldn't look at other people's recipes. Yes, true.
No, it is false because he say you should look at other people's recipe to start as a start, but then you would try to improve them and change a bit. Yeah. Who else? Chiara. Where's Chiara? 4.
Raspberry ice cream is very popular.
Did they mention raspberry?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. They mentioned strawberry, not raspberry.
Okay.
Raspberry. Remember, all the fruit that are ending with berry they are le bacche.
Okay.
So actually all the strawberry, blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, they're all the what we call wild fruit. Lampone,
Okay.
raspberry, blackcurrant. They are not berry. I mean, not in the name, not in the word. They are berries, but they are berries. So all the things that we called wild fruit or frutti di bosco, they are, because we don't use them so much, just I think in the northern part of Italy when they are much more common than here. So we have especially strawberries, but all the other, the natural ones, they are not so popular. Okay, Gabri, number 5.
People don't like new flavor. Yes, it's true.
No, I don't think he say. He say that he didn't say that they don't like, but he didn't say that they do, because he say that they want to see what the new flavors are. So they're curious. Probably they don't know. And Stefania, number 6.
Jerry sells a lot of ice cream all year. I think it's true.
Yeah, it's true, because he said it doesn't matter the weather. Yeah, of course this is in America, so probably is different. Okay, of course this listening, you see here you have a QR code. That means that with your smartphone you can just, if you have a QR app, any kind of app with a QR, you can just square it, and then it's opening the audio and you can listen to it again, okay, as many times as you need. How to order an ice cream? Okay, now have a bit, Claudia, would you want to read this paragraph?
Okay.
About size, that is very important. Not like they say size doesn't matter. No, now we can say that size is important. Okay, so let's go, Claudia.
Allora, when you go to an ice cream parlor or to an ice cream store, the first thing that they ask is, what would you like to have? A Kidder scoop, which is very small, tiny scoop for little
Tiny,
kids,
yeah.
or you can ask for single scoop. I will have a single scoop of ice cream.
Yes, you don't say
or you can
one
say,
scoop, you say a single scoop. Okay. Okay. Or you can say, let's go on.
I'm going to have one scoop ice cream. Or you can say double scoop. The word scoop is a noun and it's basically, it's like spoon, but quite deep, and it's used to dispense the ice cream. But it can be also used as a verb. If you are at home and you offer some ice cream to someone, you would say, shall I scoop some ice cream for you?
Okay, so scoop is even, you know, that kind of spoon that is, as I say here, quite deep, like the one that you use, for example, for the flour or for the rice in a big sack, and you have to go deep inside. Okay, so it's not just a normal scoop, it's a very deep scoop.
Okay.
Okay, so you can say, how many scoop would you like? A kiddie scoop or single scoop, one scoop of ice cream, a double scoop, two scoop of ice cream. Okay, then we get into flavors. Ah, Rita, tell us about her flavors. These are, of course, flavors of American and even, you know, where they are very fond of ice cream in India. In India, they use a lot of ice cream. I mean, the British part of India. And not all of India, because India is a continent. So, for example, in Mumbai, something like that, they use it quite a lot. And even the flavors are taken from the traditional English and American flavors. Rita, could you please read it?
Now, let's look at some flavors. There are hundreds of flavors, of course. I can't mention it all, but I have some most common flavors in the UK, USA, and India too. We have vanilla,
Yes.
vanilla, the white vanilla. We have chocolate, of course. When you are ordering for the ice cream, you can say, I will have a single scoop of vanilla. I have a double scoop of chocolate, or you can say, I will have one scoop of vanilla and the other scoop of chocolate. Or you can say honey almond. That flavor is sweet and it has these crunchy almonds. Then you can have butterscotch.
Yes.
Butterscotch. So
butterscotch.
it's butterscotch. So it's called butterscotch in some countries, but it's also called butter pecan.
Pecan, yes.
Then you have a sundae. Now, what is a sundae? A sundae consists of 2 or 3 flavors and 2 or 3 scoops, and it is topped with some toppings, maybe caramel syrup or chocolate syrup and some nuts on it.
So
It is
when
just
they
like
ask
a bomb.
yeah, like a bomb. Yes, of course. Yes, actually, it's even too much. I think we prefer plain ice cream. So this is, which flavor would you like? And you say the flavor that you do. And then you got the type of ice cream. Francesca, would you please read for us?
Yes. You're going to have your ice cream in something, so some people prefer having their ice cream in a cup because it's nice and comfortable. You just have to use a small spoon and eat your ice cream, but many people, especially kids, love it in a cone. But there are types of cones as well. So there is a sugar cone, which is the most common type, and then you have the waffle cone. Waffle cone is made of wafers and it's crunchy.
Yes, crunchy.
You have a kiddie cone. Again, it's a small size cone which can be enjoyed by little kids. It's very comfortable for kids to hold it. Then you have a candy stick and ice cream on a stick, and can be called candy stick or ice cream stick. And you then have a popsicle or ice lolly.
Popsicle, yes, is the American word. Ice lolly is much more British and is a different kind of ice cream because it's made mostly with ice and fruit. Okay. It's not creaming like our ghiacciolo. Okay.
Lolly is ghiacciolo?
Yes,
lolly.
Ice lolly, yes. And then we got the topping. What we put, Gabriella, on topping?
Okay. Now, many people love to dress up their ice cream. There are different creative ways of dressing up your ice cream. So you can have, of course, whipped cream, but in case you want to add some extra toppings on your ice cream, you can have chocolate sprinkles or colorful rainbow sprinkles, especially loved by the kids. Or you can have crunchy nuts, almond or Oreos.
Oreos, the Oreos, you know, the small cookies.
Okay.
Yeah, very common this period.
This day, very common. Then you could have fresh cut fruits like mangoes, pears, apple, etc.
Pears, apples, etc. So whipped cream is the only thing that usually we use it in Italy, because on topping we just put usually whipped cream. And sprinkles, crunchy nuts, and fresh cut fruit just in, you know, quite recently, I would say, because we didn't do it. So the thing is, each unit, I'm trying to give you the language point. What is the language point? Is a part of the lesson that is regarding grammar, but we are not going to do it together. I'm going to send it to you, and for the ones that they want to follow, you can do it. For example, this time we have prepared some adverbs and their positions. So the use of adverbs to add extra information to verb in our sentences. There are several types of adverb and they can go in different position. So you can have them in front position, like today I'm making strawberry ice cream. Then we can have in another position like here, that is mid or end or front. So front end, this is end position. I started making ice cream last year. Okay, so I just let you have these and you can read it and try to do it. If you want to do, it's very easy. It's just, you know, interesting that you can put the adverbs in different places. That means that actually you don't have to be too careful when you're speaking in English and you want to put your word. The position of the adverb can be very, let's say, flexible. It depends on what you want to say, what is important for you to communicate to the other people. So that's, you know, like here, that's really interesting. This is just to give force to the interesting word. Really interesting. But if I say that's a very good question, so is another kind. They're all adverbs. Some they're regular, some they are irregular. And here there's a very, very easy table. Okay, the type of adverb. So we have adverb of time, when, adverb of frequency, adverbs of certainty, adverb of manner, of place, and degree. We have some example and we have their position. Of course, this table is not for you to learn by heart. It's just to read it, trying to understand it, and then if you want, you can just make practice with some exercise, like here, okay? Added the adverb in brackets to the sentence in the correct place. Of course, you can go back and watch where they are going to go, and you can do your exercise if you wish, just if you wish. But being a summer lesson, this everything I put in, where I put homework, is not compulsory. You are not obliged to do it. It's just if you want to have your time and you want to do it, you do. Otherwise, you don't. No problem at all. Okay. Here, there's written ice cream recipes. And this is a video that you can open where there are some recipes. I show you not all the video, just a little bit. because it's quite well done, because even if you don't understand it, this written what they are doing while they are doing. So you can improve your vocabulary in the kitchen and cooking words. Let me. Okay.
In frigo è rimasta solo una mela? Alla spesa, ci pensa Everly. Scegli il tuo
Okay, I'm going to share it with you because now you don't see it. Where you see the butterscotch ice cream that I really like it. You see, this is, yeah, how to make the ice cream. And actually it's very well done. Remember, these are not Italian recipes. So you see, 2 tablespoons, medium flame, and even the ingredients, some they are completely unknown to us. This is Heppa Kitchen. Butter, you see, mix well. Keep cooking. Turn frothy. Just go on a bit. I just go roughly going on. These are okay for example. So they explain here. Sorry. Vanilla extract, you see. Speed, low speed. They explain just step by step. Ripple texture. So the video is quite long. You can watch it by yourself if you wish. And the nice thing, of course, this is not British, remember. I think that it's American anyway. So it's not, I mean, it's American, the language, even if the side is not. But it's well done because they just explain step by step what they are doing just by writing the verb or the noun of what they are showing you. So this is very good. Let me go back to our, okay. So, and is where you have ice cream recipe here. You can click on it and actually they're opening this YouTube link. Now, I want to do a game with you. Everyone likes ice cream. Ice cream makers are always looking for new flavors. Match these unusual types of ice cream with the country they have been actually sold. This is true, okay? So let's try to think of course, it's a game. So it's nothing that you can actually know. But what do you think? They are quite unusual flavors. So first of all, try to understand what kind of flavor are they. Do you know them all?
Chicken wing, it's probably USA.
You think it's USA, chicken wing?
Le mangiano tanto le alette di pollo.
Yes, they're very typical like American, but actually no. Brown bread, you know what is brown bread?
No.
Normal is what we call integrale, pane integrale, gusto al pane integrale.
Perché invece il resto,
Mushroom,
una meraviglia proprio.
Mushroom, maybe, I don't know.
Mamma mia. Ma come
Lobster, Why? What about, you know lobster?
No, l'aragosta.
Brava, l'aragosta. Un gelato all'aragosta.
Corn.
Con
Corn ci può stare in USA.
Con ci può stare, dai, su.
Come le ali di pollo, però vabbè.
Con è come farlo con il grano, con, non lo so, con il mais, è un po' insapore. What about ham and cheese?
Prosciutto e formaggio, cioè, ma ti rendi conto? Che schifo.
What about chili?
Venezuela.
Or mustard?
Oh my God.
Mustard.
Yeah, like senape, come la senape. Mustard. Yeah. So, which country do you think is so brave? So, chicken wing.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Or Taiwan.
Taiwan? No, there it's Japan. Chicken wing is in Japan. Yeah, chicken wing, they made it, they sold it in Japan. What about brown bread?
Brown bread.
Ireland.
Yes, Steffi, Ireland. They of course they don't know how to eat. I mean, they are not so good as cook, but it's something that they use daily. So probably brown bread for them is something to feel at home. I don't know. What about mushroom? Who is going to, it's disgusting.
Mushroom.
Where do they use mushroom? Where? In Korea? Taiwan. Yes, Gabri, Taiwan. Taiwan, yes. In Taiwan, they sold some mushroom ice cream. And who is so brave to make lobster ice cream? I think they are the bravest of all.
No.
Yes, US, the American, yes, the lobster ice cream. Probably in the Maine where they
In the Maine,
so many, yeah, they have so many lobsters that they can do whatever, even ice cream. What about corn?
Venezuela.
No, in Korea.
Yeah.
I'm reading in Korea. I didn't know. I never tasted. Ham and cheese.
UK.
UK.
No. I'm surprising you. They're not in the UK. They're in Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Don't ask me why. And Chile?
Philippines.
Yes, Philippines. And mustard, of course.
UK.
Yes, our friend in the UK. So that's terrible. Which is your favorite flavor, Gabriella?
Pistachio.
Pistachio. This is pistachio. That's very nice. Pistachio is very nice, yes. And do you like something on top of it, or do you like it plain?
No, without top.
Without topping, just plain.
Yes.
And you, Claudia, which is your favorite flavor?
Nutella.
Nutella. No. That's no ice cream. Yeah, very nice. Francesca, what about you?
Stracciatella e pistacchio.
Stracciatella. So stracciatella, I think, is another of those flavors that you have to say in Italian. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. Stefania, what about you?
Amarena.
So cherries. Actually, they are cherries. Not really cherry, but it's different.
No, lì è variegato. Cream and amarena.
That's fantastic. You see, we are very, very peculiar as Italian. When we talk about food, there's no way. Chiara, and you?
For me, chocolate, stracciatella, pistachio, almond.
Just one, Chiara. Decide. You have just one scoop.
Okay,
One scoop to
the
choose.
first one for me, chocolate.
Chocolate. Dark chocolate?
Dark
Is that
chocolate.
dark
yes,
chocolate?
yes. Not Nutella, dark chocolate.
Anto, I knew that you are so strawberry.
Madonna mia.
With lemon.
With lemon, exactly. But you
Who
have
say
told me that.
Madonna? Who say Madonna?
No. You have told me just to choose just only one scoop. So
Yes, I mean, preferably one scoop, but I mean, you can even.
I like the double scoop. So lemon and strawberry.
Lemon is so
Classical.
classical. Mustard. Yeah. And which is the most unusual flavor that you have ever tasted? If any, of course.
I am too classic.
Yeah, you're too classic.
I never taste
you
something
don't
that I don't
dare.
know.
You don't
No.
dare.
Maybe I never.
What, Chiara?
Puffo?
Puffo. You know how do you say puffo in English?
No.
Smarf.
Smart. Okay.
Smarf.
Smart. And anguria.
Oh, watermelon. Watermelon.
Buono.
Watermelon. Yes, it's not so unusual. It's more like a sorbet.
Yes.
It's not usually. Watermelon is more than a sorbet than a real ice cream. And you, Rita?
My favorite flavor?
Yes.
It's very difficult because I love ice cream, but my favorite flavor is called Gran Torino. It's chocolate.
It's a car.
A type of chocolate.
No, who won a prize? Yes, chocolate with a little salt and olive oil. A little bit. Yes.
So it's salt and sweet.
A little.
Salt and sweet.
Yes. A little bit.
You should have to look at the face of Francesca.
She's horrified. She is horrified, actually.
No, it's very good. It's not salt. It's sweet, but a little
salty at the end.
Yes, yes.
Ah, interesting.
Il retrogusto, non mi viene il retrogusto.
No, tell me, Rita, because I know you're an expert of wine. You're a wine taster. So, which is the best ice cream that is going with wine? And which wine? Red wine or white wine with ice cream?
It's difficult because there are sparkling
wines
or no, I don't know, Marsala or Malvasia or
Passito.
Yes, Passito.
Something that is sweet, you mean, to get with the ice cream.
It depends on you take a cream ice cream or fruit ice cream.
I see.
Yes, because fruit ice cream is fresh.
So creamy or chocolate, it changes the taste.
Better, I think it's better. Passito, for example.
I see.
With the cream, sparkling, champagnino.
Fantastic. Okay, so are you going to have an ice cream in front of the football match tonight?
No, my neighbor is
pizza. Yes, with a football match, pizza and beer, probably.
Pizza and one beer.
Wine and beer. Wine or beer? One.
No, beer,
oh,
beer.
You say one beer.
One beer.
One.
It's enough for me.
I thought wine and beer.
No, just beer.
No, just beer. Okay, I got just pasta for that. Are you going to watch the football match?
Yes. No, sure. I hate football.
Yes, not you.
So you got tick or cross? So you got cross and you tick. And even Antonella, if you got two kids, I mean, you got 3 boys at home.
Yeah.
So are they going to watch
They
it?
watch it. Yes, they are going
At
to
home?
watch it at home.
Yeah.
But I close myself in my room and I listen English video and audio.
Okay.
I prefer. I hate football. But
Okay, and even you, Elena?
No, I don't like football, and
You don't like? Not even your man? The man
only my only Dirk football, but Andrea, my son, no.
He
And
doesn't. Yeah.
He doesn't. And my Lubreme is not here, it's in Berlin. He watch football match.
Yeah.
Ibrahim. But
yes.
he's
And you, Claudia, are you going to watch it?
Yes, but only for kids.
Yeah.
And dad.
Yeah. So you're going around. So nobody is a real fan of football?
Yes.
Yes. Chiara is, even Francesca. You're a football fan. And you, Gabri, are you going to watch it?
I don't like.
You don't like it. Steffi, you?
No, I don't like football.
Your son does.
Sorry.
No,
my
no
son-
problem, darling. No problem, dear. Okay.
Tifoso come si
Fan.
fan.
That fan has got so many, because even this one is a fan. Or the other one, the hand fan.
Or
So, you know,
supporters.
It's written in the same way.
supporter, yes, or supporter, yes, of course. Fan, supporter, it depends. But even there's other word like the how do you say? There's one word in English that is not English. I mean, it's
Sorry, Paola.
no problem, darling. No problem. When you say the like not like we say ultras in Italian, and they got in English you say the oh come on, it's a very common word like the one of Liverpool, the hooligan. The hooligans. The hooligans are
They are not normal.
like ultras. What we call ultras here, they are the hooligans. That they are very, very, very strong and dangerous people that they go, yes, now probably this pandemic period probably has kept them a bit down, even them. I hope so. Ok, my dear girls,
Posso dire una cosa un po' carina che fa sorridere?
anche quello che vuoi, tesoro.
In italiano,
Tutte potete
però.
dire quello che volete.
No, io prima ero più accanita con lo sport, poi adesso quando ero più giovane, adesso no, perché è uno dei motivi di contrasto con mio marito, perché lui vive di qualsiasi partita, basta che c'è una palla, per cui mi ha fatto venire in odio. Ma sono andata al Cineforum l'altro mercoledì e nel film, non mi ricordo se il critico o il film dice la società è veramente decaduta perché milioni di persone, ma lo dico come battuta, impazziscono a vedere dei milionari che rincorrono una palla.
Yes, I know. This is true for in any kind. I mean, you can say that in any language actually, because it's true for in Italy, it's true in all over Europe, even in some countries that they are really poor, like in Brazil, where they have really bad situation, but still they do spend a lot of money on football, and this is something that actually I don't think nobody like, but that's the business. That's the
per una piccola
business.
riflessione simpatica.
So we are not going to include the football topic in our lesson, okay? We will not.
Thank you.
So if you want, you can even choose some of the topic that we can deal in our next meetings. I have suggested some in the, you know, in the list that I sent to all of you. But if you want to add something different, because what I was suggesting for next, and you tell me which one do you prefer? I tell you now, wait a moment. Don't go away. Okay, I have it here. Where is it? Sorry, I have to find out where I preposition. No, it's not preposition. Where do I put it? Okay, found it. Okay, flying. So everything connecting to flying. That is similar to something that we have done during winter time with some of you, but not all of you, but not the same is another thing. Cars. So words that are with cars. How do you feel? So something about emotion. Old friends. All friends.
Okay.
Something about old friends. Passwords. A complete lesson about passwords or phone calls. How to speak during phone calls. At the pharmacy. That is something that could be very useful when you go on holiday, or self-driving cars. You know, these things quite unusual that I found out on some magazine, and I'm trying to. So these are some of them, but I got some more. I got some more like healthy and being well when you are at work. And you know, if you think of something, of if you prefer one of those, you tell me, and next time we are going to deal one of those. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to send you everything I showed you today. So you got everything in I think I will do with probably a Word document, so you can even use it, edit, cancel, and put everything instead, because a PDF is much more difficult to modify. But if you yes, but if you, it depends even on the device that you use, because if you use a smartphone, it depends if you have the Word. If you prefer that I send you everything by mail, just send me your email, and you say, I would prefer, or even in Italian, that you send me everything by email. Anything, please, everything, anytime you don't understand, tell me. Anybody of you, please tell me. So I'm trying to speak always in English, but I do. If you don't feel like, if you want to express yourself, any idea, like thank you, Stefania has just done, in any language, not any, because I don't understand other languages that is Italian, but anyway, I can try with some French, but that's it. And so no German, please, because I don't get it. But tell me, okay, and if you think we are going too fast, too slow, too something, tell me, okay? Don't be shy and express yourself. We're trying, so this was something just to start. But if you wish that we dedicate more time to speaking, we will do it. If you want more listening, we will. It depends. You tell me, I would prefer this, I would prefer that. No, that's too fast for me. That's so I try to keep in the right importance anything you say. Okay.
Okay.
So now a big kiss to everybody, and see you, at least some of you, next Tuesday at 7:00 p.m.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Bye-bye. Have a good evening.
Good
Enjoy
night.
life.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, girls. Bye.